What's up, everybody? Dr. Simon here. You're welcome to yet another property tour. So today we're going to tour this beautiful modern mansion located inside East Legon. East Legon is one of the prime areas right here in Ghana. Details about this property: we have 8 bedroom, 8.5 bathroom, 3 living room. Of course, that includes a double height volume hall, 2 cooking kitchen and 1 kitchenette, security quarters, a provision for elevator with 5 balconies, 3 car park garage and a swimming pool. And the property is sitting on 140 feet by 70 feet land size. Before we go inside to take a look at what this beautiful modern mansion is got for us, of course, you know what we do. We're going to take a perimeter walkthrough around the property so we get to understand what this house is got for us. We're going to start off our tour from the main entrance. As you can see, you have a sliding motorized gate on this side. So the moment you open up this sliding motorized gate, you are ushered into a very spacious compound. As you can see on my left hand side, you have your security quarters right there. One of the things that actually embraces you the moment you walk into this property is this beautiful, modern, timeless facade that actually welcomes you to its premises. As you can see, you have a very ample compound space that you can actually get to do one or two things. You have your kids play and get to do any sort of event. It's quite spacious. So like I said earlier in the video, on this particular end spans about 140 feet, and that is quite lengthy. And then on this end spans about 70 feet. That's pretty spacious. You have ample luxury of space to get to do anything that actually would make you enjoy the facility to the peak, and that's a very good thing. And on the left wing of the facade or the frontage of the property, you've got your pool featured right there. You've also got more like a pool house or maybe like an outdoor resting place, but enclosed with a transparent glass right here, just for relaxation or something that actually gives you that beautiful enjoyment of the facility. Right here, as you can see, you have a patch of greenery complementing the whole space. The compound is finished with terracotta. As you can see, all of the compound floor has been finished and cladded with terracotta, giving extra beauty to the property. Now let's take a walk on this side so we get to see the back of the house and get to even appreciate the house. But before that, if you take a very closer look at the front, you realize you have this tall glass. That's actually the living area, the double volume living area. I'm going to show you that in a bit. And on this side, you've got your garage. So you realize that you've got, 2 open garage concepts, and then you have an enclosed garage concept as well. So you can decide to fix, a garage gate here. You can also decide to leave this place open, just that you have a lot of space to actually play with. Now, this is the should I say the right wing of the property. Let's take you. So it's pretty walkable, right? So this is the backyard. As you can see, it's also pretty walkable, sizable. You've got this security door opening up to the helpers quarters in the property. Let's continue our tour so I get to show you more. This is the the left wing of the property. As you can see, it's pretty sizable. Now on this particular side of the the property, You've got this serving as an exit door from the kitchen that brings you to the backyard. And you have this as more like a service room to store in one or two things, like a washing machine or anything that would actually make you enjoy the property. And then this particular door here takes you to the second kitchen. Remember, you have two, cooking kitchen, and you have one kitchenette. So this is one of the kitchen on the ground. You can come and let me show you around. So as you can see, you have an L-shaped base kitchen cabinet. You also have a top cabinet. I love the tile combination on the wall as well as the one on the floor. It's practically, complemented itself, and the nature wooden feel or color of the base cabinet opening is also, quite beautiful. And it's not like an ordinary kitchen, designs, but this is pretty cool. I love the handles. As you can see, you have this right here. So in case you want to cook and you don't want to, be in the main house, you can actually make use of the second kitchen. I'm going to show you the main kitchen, which is inside, in a little while, and you're going to get to appreciate it more. Now let's continue our tour. I get to show you more in this house. Still on the left wing of the property, now we have entered the pool area, the brown terracotta tile. Pretty cool. You have the kids section of the swimming pool right here, and then you have the adult section of the swimming pool right here. And as mentioned earlier, you have this enclosed, transparent enclosed, resting outdoor space where you can actually while away time and then get to enjoy your space in there. Okay, in there, come, let me show you something. So here you've got your transparent enclosed outdoor sitting area. As you can see, you have a 1.5 horsepower air conditioning unit to chill you up while you sit here and enjoy and have a beautiful view of the facade. I mean, come take a look at this beautiful view of the facade from here. It's quite nice. You actually have things that will make you enjoy the property to the maximum, and then I love it. Now let's take you inside so you get to see what the house has got for us. So before entering the main house, you've got this two-step bringing you to the outside, porch. And then right here, you've got your 1.5 beautiful security door that actually opens or takes you or grants you access to the ground level of the property. And one thing I also need to point out, if you look at this end, you have a glass balustrade right there with a silver railing, kind of like beautifying this entire space. Now let me take you inside so you get to see what we've got. So opening up the security door, you're actually granted access to this area. So on this right hand side, on my right hand side, we have a family, more like a private family area. And on my left hand side, you also have the guest living area. And this is where you have the double volume height. Pretty beautiful and quite spacious. And then right here, you have this tall glass curtain that actually gives you a view of the outside. You also get to appreciate and enjoy that view if you're on the first level of the property. You see how spacious it is? And one beautiful thing I see that they did, and I definitely need to appreciate it, is that this is a column, this is a supporting column, supporting the decking, but they decided to make it a little bit more artistic. So it takes your eyes off the fact that, that it's actually a column. So it's actually beautiful. That's a very, beautiful thing to do. You can put your flowers right there to beautify the entire space. I love this spot lighting right here that is shaped to L. Very, very nice. Now on this area, of course, you're going to have your elevator fixed, taking you all the way to the second level. So you don't necessarily have to take the staircase almost all the time. On the ground level, you have one bedroom, but I'm going to show you that in a bit. So that is the visitors living area. You also see that you've got some space right here that you can also leverage on to create a sitting area if you want, because there are sockets to actually make you enjoy the entire space. And right here you have your family living area. Of course, you can use that or think about it as a private living area for the family. As you can see, you have ample windows bringing in tons of natural daylight into the premises. So saving you a lot of cost on energy and all of that because you have more ventilation, right? And that's a very good thing. Now on this side of this, space, you've got this beautiful internal door taking you to the guest WC right there. Cool, right? Now let me show you the kitchen, and then from there I take you to the bedroom on the ground level. And on this side of the space, you have your kitchen in combination with a dining area. So you can use here for your dining space and all that, maybe like a 6-seat or 8-seater dining table, which is pretty cool. You have window bringing in tons of natural daylight onto this area. Moving forward onto this particular space, you have your kitchen cabinets all installed. So you've got fully fitted kitchen with all the appliances to give you a very comfortable and convenient cooking experience. As you can see, you have an island right here, which is pretty cool. You can even set up your chairs right here to enjoy your meal anytime you choose to. And on this end, you've got a cabinet that houses your double door refrigerator, your oven, as well as your microwave, which is pretty cool. I love the color white with a combination of black, and it's pretty nice. And on this particular end, you have an L-shaped, base kitchen cabinet with all the appliances that will give you a convenient and comfortable cooking experience. Right here, you've got your gas cooktop and of course your extractor. And cool, I love the fact that you have a lot of storage space to put in all your cooking things and your foodstuffs without necessarily exposing them. That's pretty cool because you have ample space to get to do a lot of things. Now right here too, the space actually continues. See, you've got tons of space to get to do your things right there. I just love the fact that the opening is just pushed to open, and it's a very good thing. Right here, you have a fixture to put your wine bottles and then your glass cup. And talking about wine bottles, you have more, wine glass bottle racks where you get to put your wine and all that. So a lot of things has been considered. One of the things I like about this is the fact that it has this translucent, glass opening, and you have tons of spaces to get to put in your full things, so you can actually get to enjoy your space. Now the space of this, the size of this space or the area of this whole space is technically about 60 meters square, and that is pretty sizable for a kitchen area in combination with a dining area. Let's indicate that area of the individual spaces that we've taught. So starting off from here, we've got a 40-meter square total floor area for this particular, guest living area. And as soon as you open the door space, the space that actually embraces you that you can leverage for another sitting area also has got 40 meters square. Now moving to the family living area, you have a total floor area of this space to technically be around 45 meters square, which is pretty big. Let's continue so I show you the bedroom on the ground level before we go to the first level. So before I forget, you've got this security door, leading you to the garage on the front side. Now this particular door right here brings you to the first room on the ground level. As you can see, it is pretty, spacious, technically around 24 meters square thereabouts. And then right here, you've got your inbuilt closet area, of course, spanning from ground all the way to the top of the ceiling, giving you more storage space. And then we've got this beautiful brown internal door opening up to the bathroom area. I think I've got the switch right there. Now let's continue our tour to the first floor, so I get to show you what is up there. So climbing up onto this level, you're actually ushered to the landing space, which you can assume to be your family area. Now on this floor, you've got a total of 5 bedrooms, all en suite, right? So we've got 2 bedrooms on this side, all en suite, of course. And on this side, we've got 3 bedroom. But first off, we're going to take a tour on this side, and then we take you to the other side to get to appreciate the total floor area. Now, one beautiful thing before we take a look into the bedrooms is on this side, of the double volume area, you get to overlook the living area from this end, and the view that the tall glass curtain provides you is just breathtaking, and everything is just beautiful. I love the glass balustrade with silver railing actually protecting you from falling over onto the guest living area. That's pretty cool. I mean, I love everything about this floor. It's quite spacious. Now on this end, you realize that you can actually convert here or use here as your family area, more like a private family area, of course. Get to do your furniture and all that, enjoy the space. Now let's take you to this side. Now let's go this way. I'm a little bit confused because the rooms are quite plenty. Now let's go. Now this is room number, let me on the light, there you go, right. So this is one of the rooms on the first level, technically spacious, command a space of about, this is technically around 24-25 meters square, which is quite big. And then you have ample windows bringing in natural daylight into the premises. Now we've got this door opening up to the bathroom area, for this bedroom. And on this side, you've got your inbuilt closet spanning from floor to ceiling, giving you more, closet space to store in your things. And that's quite nice. I love everything about it. The color combination of the tiles and the wall, paint is actually complementing itself. Now let's take you to this particular bedroom, and then we go to the other side. So this is the second bedroom on the first floor. As you can see, you have, tons of space, technically commanding a space of about 32-33 meters square thereabout, which is pretty, spacious, gives you that luxury to get to do a lot of things in this particular bedroom. One of the things I've noticed so far is that all the bedroom space are quite big. Looking at this, this space, you realize that you've got tons of windows bringing in natural daylight. You have this right here, and you have that, and this right here, bringing in tons of, daylight and proper ventilation, thereby saving you a lot of energy. You have two lean windows on this end, and you have a double bay window right here. And then one beautiful feature that I noticed, and I have to point that out, is that on this end, instead of, bringing this glass to hit here, the developer decided to push it back to that end in order to create a little bit space right here, and then he slanted it, and that's very, that's very thoughtful, beautiful. And the same thing actually applies to this end. So you have, two slanted window on this particular end, and that is very good. Now on this end, you have this slidable burglar proof with a sliding, glass that actually opens up to the balcony area, and you get to enjoy the view of your surrounding neighborhood. Now on this side of the space, or this end of the space, you've got your inbuilt closet space spanning from floor to ceiling, giving you tons of, storage space to put in your personal effect. I just love the door, sliding doors, quite nice. You have a lot of space to put in a lot of things, very beautiful. One feature I like is this thing right here. Cool, right? Very nice. And then you've also got this thing right here. This feature where you can hang your stuff. Very beautiful. Now on this side of the room, you've got this door opening up to your bathroom, right? Now let's continue our tour, where I get to show you the third bedroom on the first floor. So coming out from this bedroom, we're going to take a tour into the third bedroom on the first level, which happens to be right opposite me. So this particular door, as you can see, has granted us access to the first bedroom. Let me turn on the light so we get to appreciate it more. So as you can see, you have a very spacious bedroom space, commanding a space of about 26-28 meters square thereabout, which is pretty, spacious. You have two, two bay slidable windows, actually bringing in tons of daylight into the premises. Now on this end, you have this opening bringing you to the inbuilt closet area that you have right here, spanning all the way from floor to ceiling, giving you that ample space to store in your personal effect and all that. Then right here, you have this door taking you to the bathroom of this particular room. Now let's continue our tour, so I get to show you the fourth and the fifth bedroom. So opening up this door, you're actually ushered into the fourth bedroom on the first level. As you can see, it's pretty sizable, very spacious. One of the things that actually embraces you is this built-in closet on the left side of the space that actually is almost spanning from wall to wall and floor to ceiling, giving you that ample space to store your personal things. As you can see, you have tons of openings, bringing in tons of natural daylight. You have a two-bay slidable window on this side, and you have a very long, tall window on this end. And this, burglar proof is fixed. You cannot slide it. And then this one on this end is actually slidable with a slidable glass, taking you all the way to the balcony of this particular bedroom, right? Now, the space of this bedroom is commanding about 40 meters square, which is pretty big. It gives you that ample, space to get to do a lot of your things. Well, I love this feature right here that you can, more like a shoe rack. So we've got this door opening up to the bathroom of this particular bedroom. Now let's continue our tour. Here we have the fifth bedroom, commanding a space of about 25 meters square, which is pretty big. You have two windows right here, bringing in natural daylight onto the premises. And on this side, you have an L-shaped inbuilt closet space, the same formality spanning from floor to ceiling, giving you ample space to put in your personal effect and all that. And I just love the fact that you can slide it, and then so sweet. The sliding is so sweet. Technically, all the closet space has got this particular feature right here, as well as this one right here, which is quite nice. Now on this end, we've got this door opening up to the bathroom area of this particular bedroom. Now let's continue our tour, so we get to show you the most interesting part of this building, which happens to be the primary bedroom. Now let's go, so I get to show you what that has got for us. So climbing up to the last floor, as you can see, you have the elevator, perimeter right here. So the moment you walk out of that elevator, you're actually ushered into this little foyer area that grants you access to the primary bedroom. So you have this beautiful, wood, solid wood door actually bringing you to the primary bedroom. Voila. So this is the space you've got for the primary bedroom. The entire floor has been dedicated fully to the primary bedroom. The space alone on this floor, trust me, it is huge, but we're going to come to that. Now, this particular area of the primary bedroom can actually be assumed to be the sitting area, right? You can have the dining or whatever it is, or the sitting area, something to make you enjoy the whole primary bedroom suite and all that. And on this area of that space, of the primary bedroom space, you've got this mini kitchenette to actually warm up your food and get to do one or two things without necessarily having to go down to the primary kitchen on the ground level. So the space here, just here alone, is technically around 50, it's about 48, 50 meters square alone, and that's a lot of luxury on its own. And we're going to get to the other part of the floor. Very beautiful. Now we've got this sliding, or this tall window, or this big window with a sliding door, taking you all the way to the balcony, where you get to enjoy the breeze of the surrounding neighborhood. Very beautiful. If you look up above us, you can see a pergola with a transparent roof covering on top of it, actually preventing rain from actually coming onto this floor in case it's raining or whatever be the case. I love this beautiful antique light fixture right here. It's quite nice. I love the whole feel and the serenity of this environment. You get to enjoy your surrounding neighborhood. This is East Legon, as mentioned earlier. It's one of the most sought after neighborhood right here in Accra. And as you can see, you can overlook the surrounding neighborhood, and you see the kind of structures that we have here. Trust me, it's a beautiful neighborhood to want to live in right here in Ghana. Let's continue our tour, so I get to show you the rest of the primary bedroom. Now you've got this as the second section of the primary bedroom, being demarcated by this particular wall right here. And on the other side of the wall, you have the ladies' dressing space right here, which is pretty cool. I love the whole LED lights just around the perimeter of the mirror, which is pretty cool. One beautiful thing that actually caught my attention, and I definitely need to point it out, is the fact that you are embraced with this Beautiful inbuilt closet space spanning almost from that particular end to this end. Wow, this is tons of closets being saved up for over 20 years. It's actually very big, I mean, it's a boutique on its own, yeah, for PO. Because trust me, even with my clothes and everything, we won't actually go beyond this. And imagine having a whole lot of this. It's actually luxury, and everything here is beautiful, very beautiful, very, very beautiful, and very spacious. I love the fact that the closet area has actually been combined with this antique, wood and the glass, the translucent glass, sliding glass, and very, very thoughtful and very beautiful. The space alone here is technically around 80 meter square. That is what you have here. Very, very spacious. You've got the island right here to put in your wristwatch accessories, your ring that you fancy so dear, so you can actually see them from this particular end. So nice. I love it. I'm going to show you where you can fix the bedroom. But before that, let me show you the bathroom area. Now, before we get to the bathroom area, there's one beautiful thing about this primary bedroom that I actually love a lot. First off is the space that it actually grants you. And second off is that flexibility of, fixtures that actually gives you that comfort. And on the second thing, or the third thing, if I must say, is that we've got this door actually taking us to something more or less like an office space. In case you want to have an home office and all that, you can actually have that here. We're going to show you that in a bit. Should I show you that or show you the bathroom first? Let me show you this first. So the moment you come in here, you realize that you can see the space alone is quite big. It's commanding a space of about 25 meters square. That's pretty big. And you can use here for maybe a gym, a study, a movie room. You can also use it for an office space, your home office. So if you're on the last floor, which happens to be the primary bedroom, you don't necessarily have to go to the down level to do anything because you have everything that you want right here. Now let me take you to the bathroom area. So the moment you open up this door, you are all ushered to this beautiful, spacious bathroom space that actually has all the bathroom fixtures that, of course, is in a luxury house. So you have a bathtub jacuzzi right here. You've got an enclosed shower cubicle right here. And you have a twin floating vanity basin with a LED mirror that has a striped light all around the perimeter of the mirror, and that's a very beautiful thing. And one of the things I think I need to point that out, is the fact that the combination of the wall tiles and the floor tiles is actually superb, because it comes and brings out this kind of uniqueness on its own, and that's pretty cool. Very, very nice. So now let me show you where you can fix your bed and the second balcony on the primary bedroom. So right here, you can have your bed fixed. As you can see on the two sides of the bed, the provision has been made for a lean window. We have lean window right here. We have another lean window right there with a pivot end on the second section of that window to open it in just in case you want fresh air coming in. Now we've got this burglar proof right here with a sliding glass, actually ushering you into or onto the second balcony on the primary bedroom. Isn't that beautiful? This is luxury. This is beautiful. This is just amazing. I love everything about this house.